And we're live with another helping of Sunday Fun Day Fun Day. What's up, everybody? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God, the very first child of God. I am the LILITH reincarnated. Today is God's day. In order to keep up with me, you had to see when I post on my community page, my latest live, and anything I dropped in my shorts. I said in my last live I was like, it's gonna lose like a bunch of people doing religious studies. I didn't even get to it. I was thinking to myself, well, what did I say to push the losers this time? I always find it intriguing how small the minds are on the other side, that what I could have said to offend him. It's like, which part? Which part? And I think it was, what popped in my head was, some of you have a learning deficiency, and I just can't help you with that. You have an inability to learn new fucking things. Would you like to talk about your education level? Ha! There goes 5 more of you. You're all offended because you didn't finish high school. Okay, fine. That's fine. At what point do you start learning again? You chose not to learn when you were younger. And now you're grown, you're Kanye. Can't nobody tell you shit? Well, then, you're not really going to evolve at any point if nobody can give you some wisdom. But thanks, no. Well, we're supposed to do religious studies. I don't really feel very religious. I just wanted to pull out some tarot to find out what's coming at us. I'm going to read this book because it's been on my altar for 3 days, and I want it to go away. Let me read that to you. Interplanetary travel is very tempting and exciting because the sky is filled with unlimited globes of varying qualities. The desire to travel to other planets can be fulfilled by the process of yoga, which serves as a means by which one can transfer oneself to whatever planet one likes. What does it mean, yoga? Meditation. They changed that word later in time. Let's see. Possibly to planets where life is not only eternal but blissful, where other multiple varieties of enjoyable energies. Anyone who can attain the freedom of spiritual planets need never return to this miserable land of birth, old age, disease, and death. I did post that. I posted something funny. I was watching this shit. It was something in Dublin. These guys were all proud of themselves because they made a beer snake out of the cups. First off, that is a lot of beer for them to get it. And then they get it to the second story, and the crowd goes wild, and they're celebrating their drunkenness. And I'm like, bro, this is the intelligence level of the people you left me with. You left me on a planet with a bunch of apes. Planet of the apes. This has nothing to do with your skin tone. If you are that unhealed, you really are on the wrong motherfucking page for this shit. I am, all black, so you're really gonna get pissed off one way or another on that one. But in the sense of, it's like searching for intelligent life on the planet, no sign of it. I mean, perhaps. In the essence, it's like I can only go so far with anybody because their brain can't comprehend the words that are coming out of my mouth. So for something like this, it's like, can I teach you how to astral travel to other planets? There is a 6-planet fucking parade that comes, 7-planet parade that happens tonight. Would you like to travel to those planets with me consciously? Oh yeah, of course you can't, because, you have to think about work and stress your bills and shit. Whatever. I'm just trying to show you that this can be done. Antimatter worlds. We had started on this page. I'm going to pick up where we were on page 6. What are we talking about? I don't know, to be honest. I hate to be ugly, but have you ever heard anything like this before? Okay then. Just try to keep up. Wrap your little freaking finger around it. The perfection of science will occur when it is possible for the material scientist to know the qualities of antimatter particle and liberate it from association to non-permanent material particles. Such liberation would mark the accumulation of scientific progress. Am I a scientist? No. I'm working with the man that developed the minds of all scientists. He wasn't even a man. Metatron. So he's giving me a scientific mind. He's giving me the conscious understanding of the science that's beyond our space. That's all that means. And he tries to give it to them too, but you know, their minds can only take in so much information, and if they can't make sense of it, then they can't make sense of it. So the same to the scientists is the same to you. You can look at it over and over, but if you can't make sense of it, it just turns to mush. How did you become so scientific? Because I studied. So fucking simplistic. Started working through my thoughts. After I cleared the thoughts, I was able to gain access to the unconscious. The conscious is nothing more than your stupid thoughts. Work through your thoughts till you get to the place of nothingness. From there, you can travel outside of your mind. It's a place of nothingness. Okay. So I don't mean to be ugly. I'm going through I'm going through a moon cycle. And that can go ahead and that can offend whatever man is on the other side that's never known of fucking what a moon cycle means. I don't know what part of the planet you grew on that you don't know what a moon cycle means for a woman, and that you're too fucking weenie to walk away, or you're such a weenie you gotta walk away. Anyways, moving on. Such liberation would mark the culmination. Yeah, there's a partial truth in the scientist's suggestion that there may exist another world consisting of anti-material atoms, and that a clash between the material and anti-material worlds will result in the annihilation of both. There is a clash which is continually going on. The annihilation of the material particle is taking place at every moment, and the non-material particle is striving for liberation. What is it? The 5D to the 3D? What I see that's crashing into our reality? Damn, that sounded like a lot of rhyming. I heard it as I, spoke it. It's pretty much it. Those realities are sinking into ours. Us that have the visions, the visionaries can see the new world. We can see the altered realities that we're supposed to create into this world. I made a video about that earlier. That could have pissed some people off too, that you don't know your calling. You can't know your calling when you're answering the phone to everybody that needs you. You're not listening to God, you're listening to man. Don't need a Bible to tell you that. This is explained in the Bhagavad Gita as follows. Alright, what's the Bhagavad Gita? It's a Bible for Hindu. Okay? I guess we should probably have Krsna here. It's Vishnu. He is the maintainer of the universe. He is their god. He gave it to Krsna. Krsna gave it to this guy, and I'm giving it to you. Pretty much. I mean, there's lots of ways you can get it. I get it straight from God. Do I know him? Yeah, all of them. But it's not my God. He's yours. God gave him to you for you. He gave you plenty of gods. He gave you plenty of himself. It's enough of this. The non-material particle, which is the living entity, influences the material particle to work. Spoke about this earlier in my video. The body, the mind, and the spirit. The spirit is the non-material particle, which is the living entity, and influences the material particle to work, which is my spirit has to deal with my mind and drag my body through this reality. Ta-da! Your mind, your spirit is missing in this connection. It's okay. It's not that you don't have one. That's your higher self. It's outside of you. Why? Because you haven't done what it takes to embody it, is what they call that. It's not really outside of you, but it is outside of your conscious knowing. You have to work through your heart's desires to become yourself. Your true self is in your heart. And that's what it is. It's a non-material particle. That's the unconscious. Right? Okay. The soul. This living entity is always indestructible. As long as the non-material particle is within the lump of material energy, as long as my spirit is stuck in this body, known by the names of gross and subtle bodies, then the entity is manifest as a living unit. For as long as my spirit, and that's it, it's like, that's what keeps this body going. It can go on autopilot and it can just run. And that's where you're a vegetable. VeggieTales. Everybody's asleep. You're just unconsciously moving through the mass conscious. Meaning, what's mass conscious? The mind that everyone has. Everybody has that same working mind. So you're just a working ant working through your thoughts. In the continuous clash between the two particles, the non-material particle, which is your soul, that is never annihilated, no one can destroy the antimatter material particle at any time, past, present, or future. Therefore, we think that the theory maintaining that material and anti-material world may clash, resulting in the annihilation of both worlds, is correct only within the context of the scientist's limited definition of antimatter. The Bhagavad Gita explains the nature of anti-material particle, which can never be annihilated. The fine and immeasurable anti-material particle is always indestructible, permanent, and external. After a certain period, however, its engagement by material particle is annihilated. This same principle also... I'm seeing the whole death... Hold on. I'm getting downloads as I'm reading. The same principle also operates in the case of the material and the anti-material world. No one should fear the annihilation of the anti-material particle, for it survives the annihilation of the material worlds. That's what it is. So the body dies, right? It's the material, right? However, its engagement by the material particle is annihilated, meaning the body itself will die. It suffocates our soul. As the body's dying, it's suffocating our soul. Our soul can't be free in here. It can't do the things it used to do. And you can see it in old people, how frustrated they are, that they can't just... Their eyes don't work. They can't move fast. They can't do the things they used to do. It frustrates them so terribly. Because the soul can't live freely in this body. The body's slowing it down until finally the body annihilates itself. But the soul goes on. Everything that is created is annihilated at a certain stage. Told you. Both the material body and the material world are created, and they are therefore subject to annihilation. And that's it. It's like you want these things to stand on this super rocky foundation and live forever. The only things that live forever are the things that God created. The things of man always perish, bro. They always do. If not by our own hands, our own structure that was weak, and you know what I mean? And that's because we're ever evolving in our understanding. You know what I mean? We don't make buildings like that no more. Why? Because we understand. We have a better understanding of the structure. It's better to be wider. No dirty jokes. No dirty jokes right now. Sorry, my Holy Spirit is more awake than I am. Like, wait, I got one for you. No, never now. Hold that one for later. Save that one for tomorrow, please. That'll be a good one tomorrow. We'll deep throw that one. Going back to it, it's like, you swore that this would last forever, you know what I mean? But nothing lasts forever, not of the material. Because it's supposed to be, it's like Play-Doh. The world we live in is Play-Doh, bro. We're supposed to have the ability to recreate. If you notice, like, I'm seeing Asia and shit. That shit is so over fucking populated and overbuilt. Like, they can't build anymore. They can't build them any higher. There's no room to build. If God doesn't destroy these entire fucking structures, if something doesn't, then nothing will change. And that's that. They have no room to grow, is what that means, bro. They have no room to grow. Perfect example was California. Somebody, yes, praise God for that. Sorry that if you lost your shit. But realistically, how dare you? You took up the best place in fucking California. You may have got it early, like 30 fucking years ago, before it was millions and billions of dollars. And now you sit there and you steal the views and everything, and nobody else can build on your land. We can't expand. Nobody can have this. Nobody can enjoy the fucking views of California because everybody's bought it already. You know what I mean? You can't build it up. You can't nothing. You can't even get in without a gate key access saying that you make over fucking $500,000 a fucking year. You can't even drive down that street. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Everybody should have a chance to be able to drive down these beautiful streets and feel what it felt like to be in this land. And so it is like that. It's Play-Doh, bro. The new generation should have a chance to come and have something to grow and build off of. They can build off of what we have, or they have the right to destroy what we made and make it better. Who said we got it right? Look at our foundations, dude. Go back in time. We got our our founding fathers, wherever they may be in whatever country you live in, had the best intentions, but they didn't see the evolution that these rules, restrictions, you know what I mean, rights and whatever way of life was going to limit our ability to expand. Things must be broken so that they can be made better. You know what I mean? You think that, nothing will ever knock this wall down. He'll huff and he'll puff and he'll blow down your stuff. So says my Lord. And the reason is not because of that, but so that you can experience something new. If God didn't push you out your nest, you'll never leave. You're pathetic. He has to push you to grow. He has to push you. He wants you to be creative. He wants to see what you can come up with. He wants to give you visions and watch your imagination play and make this, you know what I mean, make this world amazing. And I spoke about that, about Colorado. It's like people hate Colorado because of all the growth. These people came here that never had, from major cities that never had a quality of life. They brought their culture to our state. You better put that down and get your own. They brought their culture to our state, which was in essence, they planted flowers, a new breed of flowers that we could watch grow in our backyard. And they got to walk in our gardens. And that's how it should be. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be ugly every time somebody moves into your neighborhood that doesn't look and speak and act like you. You should be excited about the new, the new plant. And what kind of smells it's going to bring, and what kind of beautiful fucking, what kind of beautiful bugs, and, stuff like that. It's like, this is going to be good for the garden. It's, I don't know. As I say that, I'm seeing neighborhoods and the growth of the cultures, but at the same time, we're talking about, that's pretty much what it is. I've been across a lot of America, and it's still checkerboard. Do you know what that means? Black, white, black, white, black, white. It's checkerboard. People don't cross lines. They only have, you're only allowed to live in this neighborhood, and you only feel comfortable here, and you're limited by your resources and what views you have, and we don't have one of those on our side of the block, and this and that. No. The only thing certain about this world is it's ever changing. Why? Because it should be. That's the way it should be. Always evolving, always growing. It dies just to grow. Just like us. We die just to grow again. We took in as much as we could, so then we die for a season and we come back full of life, a brand new plant to give more life in a different part. It's a really beautiful thing. Alright, I'm just telling you that is like nothing is for real. Like your absolute foundation. Nobody thought, example is this building, right? So, Salvation Army ran this building, but then all of a sudden last Thursday they made an announcement that they were losing. They were giving up this one and 2 other family shelters in Denver. Nobody saw that coming. And that's like the future of this building just got rocked. The foundation of this building just got rocked. I talked to my worker about it. She says that hopefully another program, they're predicting another program will come in by October. If not, the city will take over. But just like that, with a couple of months, it could just be completely destroyed, buried. You know what I mean? They could literally board it up or completely tear it down and build a whole new building here. And memories of all the families that lived here and all of the memories of everything that happened in there completely washed away. And now it becomes a new building with new people's, somebody moves from all across the country to have a new job and start a new life. It's just the evolution of things. I mean, they bought your neighborhood and now they've turned it into a mini mall to service the people that live in the neighborhood. It's like this used to be this. It used to be a great many things. Used to be a great many things. And that's what's pretty cool. Like someone like me, I can travel through time as I sit there. I can see this like this dynamic of what it used to be, the evolution of what Denver was before Denver was. The dirt roads of Colfax. You know what I mean? I can see what it was, and now you look at it, it's like, I listened to these old people today. I was like, I had to get away from them. First, they said they came here from Laguna Beach and were complaining about the fucking traffic and shit there. Now they take pictures about ours, and she's like, our traffic's worse than yours. Yeah, but our air is fresher, and just go die somewhere with that shit. Go somewhere. Go find somewhere where there's no people. That's what you want, right? You don't want traffic, because traffic means people. You're mad about having to sit in your car and wait. That's what you're complaining to this lady behind the counter about, is your inability to sit in your car and wait to get home. Wow, you're very fucking spoiled, bro. You're very spoiled. Take that fucking attitude to whatever farmland you need to go where you don't have to sit and wait. That's really how I look at it. People that bitch about traffic and shit like that. The fuck are you bitching about? You're bitching because it takes time to go somewhere. It didn't used to take this long. We used to have a saying around here. You can get anywhere in Denver in 20 minutes. 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. No. It takes you an hour to get from Denver to Denver now. An hour? Pretty much. And that's what it is. Oh, well. And you better carve out an hour. It's going to cost, you know what I mean? Don't sit there on the fucking, you know what I mean, on your fucking brakes and on people's fucking bumpers because you didn't realize that it takes more time now. There's more space to cover. Just saying, people don't like change. Anyways, it's going to be annihilated. Both the material and the material body and the material world are created and therefore subject to annihilation. The antimaterial particle, however, is never created, and consequently, it's never annihilated. This also is corroborated in the Bhagavad Gita. I'm going to stop right here. Yeah, I'm going to stop right there. I'm not even going to read the next one. Your soul was never created. The body was. The soul took form in the body. And that's that first heartbeat. Right? What happens if you are a baby killer like me and you had an abortion? The soul leaves that body, but it doesn't leave you. That soul, that white light that was going to take form in that body inside of your form, came to you. It may not stay in that, it's not, obviously it can't stay in that form, but it will still stay with you. It will find another way to exist, right? So, just to fuck you all up in the head, I had 2 abortions, so I owe God 2 children. I have 2 spirit babies waiting to be born that have been with me since I made that decision. Did I ruin something? No. No. And that's just it. It's like, oh, so everybody that had an abortion owes? No. Some of them, you know what I mean? They created a lot of life. That life still breeds around them, is what that means. It's the creation of life. I know, I think it was like someone like Tiffany Haddish or somebody came out and they said they had so many abortions they don't even remember. I had an older sister that used that as a form of birth control. She'd have them all the time. All the fucking time. And this is another reason we don't do religious studies. And, you know, they tell you that you're a baby killer. Literally. You create life, and then you destroy it. But you just destroyed the antimatter, not the matter, or the matter, not the antimatter, because the soul itself will still take life. It just won't take life there. So, example, when you guys have babies and they're stillborns, they were only there for you to give the experience. You're upset because they didn't have a life, but they weren't made to. They were made. The life that they had was to give you life. You're mad because you couldn't give them life, but they gave you life. It's very, it's a difficult conversation to have because you have to turn the sensitivity levels to 0 when we have these kind of conversations. This is all about understanding, not empathy. It's not about feeling, it's about knowing, right? Because you'll start to feel all kinds of, you know, you'll start to build up all these fucked up feelings about how it works, you know? So there's a lot of it. It's like when your children are, you know, when they die, when they're young, the soul was a gift to you, right? That soul, you guys made a contract, that soul was going to be part of your life. So when that body is done, that soul still exists in your life. It's just not in a form. And you can feel them and sense them and stuff like that. A lot of religious factors try to say that there is no connection to the spirit world. Once they're gone, and you can't see them anymore. And anything...
Keep opening that window. It's freezing. CJ.
Okay.
Opening it.
Alright. Wow. Okay. Whoosh. Anyway, so, they don't leave you. They might take form, they might not, right? But the actual souls are always there, accessible. They're right outside the spirit world. That's what I was trying to tell Diana. The spirit world is right outside. It's the first entry into the different dimensions of consciousness. It's right past the 3D, which be between the 4 and the 5D. Once you get into the 5D, that's where spiritual evolution had to have happened, right? So only certain spirits, evolved spirits can access the 5D and above. But all of the spirit realm that, you know, took form are in the 4D. You can access them all the time. The reason I don't see POC, I don't see them like I used to see them, is because my conscious level is beyond that. But I can still hear them because I have to move through the conscious levels. So even though I'm up here, I had to go through this room to get here so I can hear all of it that's going on in the tree. That's how you'll see how I'll have all these weird teachings. So in the tree, I've got Mary Magdalene over here, and I've got them over here, and everybody's like, tell this, 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 this. I can hear the whole tree. And that's where I said right now, I was like, uh-oh, they're awake. I can hear the dark jokes coming up the tree. Not up here, guys. Don't say that up here. And that's really what it is. But, so like on a Monday, right here. This is Earth. This is them. They're right here. It's your angels. Angels. Right? And it's your archangels. So as you travel out, you know what I mean? You're still between them. But once you get past there, they're down here. And that's where it's like, Pac, where are you? I can't see you. I'm right here. Your spirits, you know what I mean? You'll be able to see them first. Once you start this ascension, you'll see them first. They're your guides to get into the other spots. You know what I mean? Why? They couldn't. They didn't. They didn't ascend. Kobe's over here. And Kobe can, you know, he can climb with me. Pac didn't. He didn't ascend. So I can ascend with him because, you know, I carry their frequency with me. So that's what it was. My job was to get you there. And you're going to get the rest of us in. And that's where it is I teach him through my, not just him, but, you know, my spirit tribes, as I teach them through my lives. They can learn their experiences through my life. It's kind of the contracted deal that we have. I have with Pac and so many of my spirit guides. You don't have to. Pac's not going to come back. He's not going to come back in a human form. Some of them will later. They'll come back and take form after the job is done. What is the job? The destruction of this world and the new world. They're light beings. By then, the world has to be light for light beings to be here. If they come back now, they'll live a dark world. They'll have to be dark with us. They'll go through darkness. And they don't. They don't have to go through it. Why? Because of the contract that we have. I take their darkness. So they won't be back until then. And, you know, and time changes things. Like, I never wanted to come back after, you know, forever. You might, like, decide, all right, I'm going to go back in, like, 20,000 years, maybe. It doesn't really. 20,000 years is a blink of an eye out there. All right, what are we going to do? I'm just going to pull the tarot. Really? Because all I want to know is what I want to know. Being a little bit knowy. What do you want to know? I don't know. I don't know what I want. It's a girl thing. Which cards? I guess we're gonna use the quantum. We're trying to learn some shit, you notice? I care a little. I'm gonna do a different spread here, and I'm gonna read them differently. I'm not gonna read the long ones. I'm gonna ask some questions. These ones are gonna start with questions. So go ahead and pull out a book or something if you want. This is gonna be an overview. It'll change drastically by tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're also in, remember I did my Egyptians, so I pulled 3 days of Egyptians. So today we were in the energy of Set, tomorrow we'll be in the energy of Horus. And then I will bring them back out on Tuesday, we'll be in my energy, the Isis. Oh, something fell. Let's see what it is. Alright, couple fell. No, I don't want that many. Never mind, we'll keep shuffling. There's a couple, which means they're all stuck. I saw, oh yeah, Steve's Love Tarot. I was reading about it. I was laughing about it. He's like, you're fucking freaky. The Queen of Pentacles is freaky. She's all out in the woods on a Tuesday. Like, don't you have a job? I started laughing. I was like, yeah, that's me. Pretty creepy. I saw the Nine of Swords standing up. Why is that up? Ew. Ew. No. Sorry, I'm trying to shuffle them really good. Trying. Anyways, it was a funny video. It was talking about September is going to look like a Mercury retrograde with people coming back into your lives. It's so funny. I told that to Diana last night. I was like, the Scorpio blocked me. She's like, how did you get that to happen? It's like, the truth, bro. It's like, so it's done, huh? It's like, every time I hope it is, but then he'd be like Michael Myers behind some fucking tree. It's like, I hope so. Then he comes out talking about people from the past are going to come out. He's talking about people are going to say the wrong things. It's like, you don't know what to say because you're so, you know, so bright and clever. Anyways, current energy. It's the Phoenix. That's exactly where I'm at. That was a good one. Shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch. I did. I sure did. The Phoenix. The Phoenix is the evolved fool, rising from the ashes to begin his journey anew. This time the whole universe is his playground. What has been reborn in you? I told you, we're totally reborn. Stuck on the planet again with all kinds of new wisdom. Starting all over again. You know what? Before, I gotta say this. Before I came up here, I was listening to Christmas music. It is raining outside. I feel the change. On page 7. The last one was on page 7. Being a new you can feel it. And in essence, you can see it too. And that's where it is. It's like, let me catch my breath before we go into another week. As quick as it is, bro, it's like, dude, I have today and tomorrow to get through it. And then to come Tuesday, we're training for the next one. What's the next one? The next change. The next spiritual evolutional change will happen throughout. I do this every fucking week. Sometimes 3, 4, 5 times. You don't get like this without Kobe Bryant waking you up at 4 o'clock in the morning, doing that shit 5, 6, 7 times a fucking day. And yes, he had me up early today, but I didn't post or no shit. Like, when he wakes me up like that, I'll be like, this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here. Constant shifts of the mind and reality is what this is going to take. If you're ever going to make any changes in your life, you should always be in this state on a Monday, waiting for your go through this next portal of reality. Who will I be this week? What will I be focused on? What will be my challenges? What people will I meet? What lessons will I learn? Every fucking week. It should be that way. So we are the fool starting over. And that's what I said in my earlier video, is that's where you want to be. Alright, next 2 cards are going to be the environment. Oh shit, we still have judgment. What is that? Oh fuck. I don't know that card. What's that card? Fucking tarot readers. Alright, well, we got judgment. Judgment symbolizes a profound awakening of the soul, a resurrection of awareness and understanding. What shifts in consciousness have you experienced? Did you go through any this week with me, new people? Did you change your mind? Did you change your direction? Did you change your way of life? Did you have any conscious shifts where you're no longer the same as you were last week? Keep up with me. Alright, let me find that card. I don't know what that card is. Somebody else does. They're all a major arcana. Oh, it's the Hermit? Really? Are you sure? Nope, that's not the Hermit. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. It's the Emperor. That's nice. Action taking. It looks like a freaking... He's like a pope or something, doesn't it? The Emperor symbolizes the male principle. He is an authority figure who maintains the social order. How do you manifest your personal authority? I'm just asking you these questions. So this is where we currently are. This is the environment around us. Alright? Next two cards are going to be the progress. Oh, actually, let's see. What is our spiritual work in hand? Ooh, there's a good one. There's a fucking good one. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. That's alright. What is it? A little bit of discontent, I would think. Five of Cups describes an experience of loss. It's important to mourn, but also to appreciate what remains. What grief do you need to come to terms with? I told you, I don't know. They're gonna make me feel sad that he blocked me. Should I really give a fuck? Haven't we done this for 3 fucking years? Am I really giving a... Come on, Bobby. Do you really think I give a fuck? You have ghosted me for 3 fucking years and now you block me? Do you think that means shit to me, bitch? It means you're a fucking coward and we can't go any further. You're always gonna run from this. Congratulations. The cards say you'll be back at fucking what? Scorpio season? Give me a break, bro. Get your fucking mind together, bro. Get your life together. Get your wife together, bro. Quit fucking around. Do you think I really give a fuck anymore? How many times... Was I supposed to cry when you did it in fucking January? Was I supposed to cry when you did it the first time to me? Was I supposed to cry 8 years ago when you did it to me? You keep doing this booty wag bullshit, hoping that I'm gonna fucking cry about some bullshit, bro. This is what you do. You run away like a fucking pussy with your fucking feelings, and you don't want to talk about it. You wait for everything to go away, and you come back like a fucking kid, acting like nothing ever happened. Talking about, you want to meet up? Shut up, bro. And then you come at me with some fucking limp dick, she's chasing me type bullshit. Feel sorry for me and my sad situation and my sad life. Yeah, you're pretty sad and sorry. I really don't feel bad about the loss. What did I lose? Nothing. I won, bro. I won. Having to have fucked you and then you fucking ditch me, that might have been a loss. But I still would have been powerful enough to realize that I finally did it. Again, you can't win with me. Because it's not a game. It's a spiritual evolution of me becoming more loving. All I did was try to love you more than every single time. And what did it make you do? Run away, the bitch you are, bro. Do you think I care? To any of you, do you think I care when you reject me? You're rejecting possibilities. I chased the possibility till there was none. To the infinite. And you know what I found? You were invisible. You weren't even real. The journey itself was real. My love was real. The actions I took were real. The only thing unreal are the people on the other side. Going back to whatever, that's what I'm supposed to... I told you, they're going to try to make me feel bad about him blocking me. What? You're going to make me feel bad about a 10-year pattern? This is what he does. And matter of fact, he said he was going back home in 3 weeks. He's probably curled up next to fucking Hamburger Helper pretending to be a loving husband. I'd rather him pretend to be a loving husband than to pretend to be my friend. That's all he is a pretend hoe. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it, bro. I've been tired of it, but I had to keep pushing my limitations to learn my lesson. It had nothing to do with you. Was it ever going to end good with you? Look at you. Nothing good will end with any of you. It ends when we walk away from people like you. All the goodness comes back into our lives. You're nothing but karma. And you know who you are. People come into your life and you fucking ruin their lives and they end up hating you and they walk away. All the fucking time, bro. You know who you guys are. You're self-sabotaging karmic lessons for the world. Because you don't learn your own. And that's it. Move on. Go do this to someone else. Or don't. Ever do that again. Fucking clown ass. And the essence is like my loss, and that's what I told Russ. I was like, even in my loss, I win. What did I lose? You're over there slapping cheeks with the same 19-year-old that you can't date past. Shut up. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I didn't lose shit. I won by fucking, you know what I mean? The loss. You'll never understand that. It's a Kobe Bryant thing. You'll never understand that. None of you will. You're so, you know what I mean, broken by the things that didn't work out. You don't know how to work, you know, differently. It didn't work. It was never going to work. It was never going to work. Why? Because you were dealing with a. I could have said so many mean things. I'm just gonna shut up. Just gonna shut up. So just get over your losses. Next two cards indicate the progress as we get over your bullshit ass losses. The Page of Swords. Oh shit. And the Page of Pentacles. Well, there's our star constellations that we're supposed to be learning. Anybody paying attention to any of this shit? I know. Page of Cups. Nope. Wands. And Swords. Page of Swords, Mercury. The Page of Swords is an archetypical student. He represents the desire to learn through communication, reading, and formal study. What is exciting your curiosity? Right now, they're trying to give me a new something. What are we learning, Lord? What's the next thing that we're gonna learn? I don't see anything right now. We're still in with Metatron and we're learning planets and shit. Haven't got into some new learnings. I got plenty of new books. Just don't, that's what we're learning. What are you learning? Are you learning anything? I don't know. Alright, let's go into the Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles indicates a venture in its early stages. Having laid the groundwork, you must tend your seeds carefully. What new growth do you need to nurture? You know, it's really funny. I keep having this hovering all day about that Instagram I opened. I just did it because they wanted me to. I don't care to apply myself and expand myself. I really don't. I really don't. Why? There's plenty of time. Already, you don't understand what I'm talking about anyways. I'm not trying to push this on more people. The more that comes, fine. If you can handle it, cool. I'm really not about that. God's doing the expansion. You know, that's Jupiter and shit. I'm not trying to push it. It takes, you know, I'm putting all my effort into this, my priesthood, and my motherhood. You know what I mean? I'm not really giving a shit about a social media site. And, you know, in essence, it's like, I just don't care to get socially involved. That's a social media site where I have to give a certain side, you know, different aspects of me. And I just don't care to do it. Hold on a second, please. Apologies, my daughter was talking about some bullshit. I saw that. They've made us do that for the full moon, and I started and I just didn't do it. And it's like, what does it take to care? I don't care. I don't care for more people to find me at this point. That's God's care. God cares about that shit, bro. God wants everybody to see and hear me. Are you fucking listening? Like, so, you know, as far as that is like, what do I need to nurture? I'm not doing it. If anything, I feel like I should just delete it because I don't care. I don't care about being social. You know what I mean? That's, you know, they wanted me to open a TikTok and shit. I don't care, God. You want the people to fucking listen, then you bring the people. I'm not doing the work to go get the people. I don't care. They're your fucking people, God. I don't give a fuck about them, bro. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to feed them pictures of myself and keep them fucking entertained so that they like me. I don't care. This is to all of you. I don't care, dude. You're welcome to fucking leave, bro. If this isn't what you want, then go find what you want. That's the great part about, you know, the digital world is you can stuff your face with images and things that you like. Images and impressions and fucking sounds that you like. I'm not going out there to be liked. I don't care. You know, that's supposed to be a business plan, is to expand. I don't care. I don't care. Reach one, teach one. I don't care. As long as I do my job, I don't care who's listening. I never did. I had hoped that my soul tribe were fucking listening, but if I can't even get these 12 fucking losers to care, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. I just want to tell you that, like, I don't care. There's so many things about this world that I don't care, and that's why I'm not involved in it. I just don't. God cares. Get it straight, bro. I'm just here to do my job, bro. He cares about you so much that he wants to, waste my life giving it to you. Fine, whatever, God. It's your life, whatever. That's how I feel about it. But, like, what new growth do you need to nurture? Myself? I don't need to nurture, any of that. Build a circle, build a community, build a network. Build this, bitch. Build this. Because then all I'm doing is explaining to, like this whole, build this spiritual community with a bunch of other teachers. No, then I'm in charge of teaching teachers that don't know how to teach. Fine, I'll do it all myself. Realistically, stuff like that. I was looking for, I haven't found one tarot reader that can read the fucking tarot. All they do is stalk fucking lovers. I have yet to find one tarot reader that knows how to read the fucking tarot that ain't talking about some weird ass shit. Who's gonna teach tarot? Somebody that teaches what? Stalking? Stalking 101 with tarot? That's what you teach. You don't understand tarot. Who am I gonna get to teach any of these classes? Who are any of these people, bro? Okay, maybe I can get somebody to come in and teach the science part of this. Maybe I can get somebody to come in and, but these are, special speakers for 30 minutes. You gotta leave because the longer you stay here, the more you're gonna argue with the way things are around here. Which are they're not your comfort levels. Because you're gonna have Lucifer's picture on one side and you're gonna have Jesus's on the other, and we praise both. Why? Because they were both part of God's kingdom. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. In the essence, it's like, you don't want to honor the goddesses and you have your particular god. This ain't the place for you. You're looking for something that just fits you, that makes you feel good about your skin. And you're all of that. I don't care. Can I say that again for everybody that's not listening? I don't care about expanding. God cares, and he'll have to do that. It's his job. Because I'm not doing it. My job is to deliver the message. He did not go knocking on nobody's doors. None of us did. Moses stood up against fucking Pharaoh. He didn't go running through the streets collecting fucking Jews. It's not what we do. Come with me if you want to live. Whatever. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about getting more people. Getting more is losing more. You're only here for what? To be cool? To be part of what? And when this is all done, 144,000 out of 8.2 billion. I'm not counting numbers. I don't care. The right ones will come. The right ones will stay. I don't care. I just want you to be aware of that. Why aren't you making a bigger attempt to be more to be more successful at this? It's not a fucking game to me. I don't care. It's not, the success is me doing what I do. It's not a business. It's not a business model. I'm sure you can see it and you think of all the money that it can make. Yeah, God sees that too in the, in the spreading of it. But I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about any of that. That's fucking people in my face all the fucking time, arguing and questioning me and my authority, my gifts. Sitting there fucking, their inability to believe that I can do the things that I can do and want to argue about it. Ask me how, instead of just listening to what I tell you. Fuck you. I don't want to. Got it? Get it? Good. Okay. I was just telling you that. So, yeah. Moving on. What's the outcome, God? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. In the essence, this is a good sign because there's somebody else that doesn't care just as much as me. You think Marshall gives a fuck about spreading, his social media numbers? How am I going to reach more people? How am I going to get more fans? How are we going to get these ticket sales up? Do you think he gives a shit about any of that shit? We don't give a shit about that. That's Russ over there trying to get his numbers up. That's Ali. That's all of you trying to get your likes, trying to get your views, trying to get your following up, bro. Where are they following you? Nowhere? They're just sitting on your couch right along with you. You're not leading nobody nowhere, bro. I don't give a shit about shit like that. So in the essence, this card makes me feel better because there's people like me that don't give a fuck about being fucking seen on social media and being friendly. Let me go take a fucking, let me take a selfie. Let me entertain you. Bitch, I'm not here to entertain you. Go find something entertaining on one of your other fucking sites. Sight for sore eyes is what I said. Sorry, we're going into the dark. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about that stupid shit. I really don't. I don't give a shit about that fucking shit. Expansion and shit. Bitch, if I want to be famous, I'll be famous right now. I don't give a fuck. You go out there and you sell your titties. You go out there and sell your childhood trauma. You go out there and, you know what I mean, take videos, try to make yourself a fucking TikTok. Go viral on Shazam like Russ. Keep feeding the internet, all of you, until, somebody looks at you. Good. Go ahead. And when they're looking at you, you make sure that you give them something to look at. I don't give a fuck. And that's that. I don't fuck with you. Lovers. The Lovers depicts an attraction between two people and shows the possibility of a balanced relationship. Where is the force of attraction at work in your life? As I said that, I took a deep breath and I tasted fucking something spicy. I don't know, but I believe in it. And I'm saying it all the time. Gabriel's gonna bring my freaking Joseph. Gabriel's gonna bring my Joseph. Gabriel's gonna bring my Joseph. Gabriel's gonna bring my Joseph. I don't know, bro, if you're a Joseph. Probably not. You're more like a fucking... an Adam. Could be an Eve. I don't know. That's it. They're only on my level when I put them on my level, but then I could sit there and realize that you're never on my level. I'm not worried about that. I really am not. It's part of the destiny. That's another thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm not chasing no fucking dude. This fucking dude's chasing me. I'm not chasing fucking love. Love's chasing me, bro. And it's trying to get me. And I'm like, in the essence, I'm not. All of that's chasing me, bro. Fame, fortune, love, success, all of that's chasing me. I'm not chasing none of that shit. You'll never fully understand that, bro. Until you see me and you're like, damn, she was right. That shit was out to get her. It was out to get me since the moment I fucking was born. I was made for fucking fame and fortune. They knew it since the day I was born, bro. I'm not chasing it. If anything, I'm running away from it, and you know that if you've watched my videos. I don't want to be responsible for you fucking people. I don't want fucking cameras in my fucking face. I don't want to fucking argue with people. I don't give a shit about your stupid comments and opinions. I don't care if you like me. None of this matters. My job is to get you closer to God. I'm the antimatter that doesn't matter. All that shit doesn't matter, bro. Can you just listen? There's not another one coming for you, bro. There's not another one of me. There's nobody that possesses the powers that I have, and those are what I'm trying to give to you. Quit trying to compete. Just quit trying to question it. Just learn it. Just fucking learn it. It's that simple, bro. Just do what I can. You know what I mean? Just catch this healing. That's it. And then, do whatever you can to change the world on your own. I don't care. Don't come up to me like, I went through my first ego death. You've got so many more to go, ego. I'm not here to celebrate your, the little bullshit like that, bro. Like, seriously, I'm just not. I apologize for being ugly. I turn this way come, the moon energy. It's not that I don't care. I just don't care. I just don't. There's things I care about and there's things I don't. Things I'm extremely passionate about and things I am not. I don't give a fuck about being seen on social media. If I did, I'd care. I'd do something about it. If this was important to me, I would do something about it. It's not fucking important to me. I did what they told me to do. It's pretty much all I do. It's the very basic. Whatever I'm fucking told to do by the universe. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck. Ask me what I want to do. Lay in my bed, take baths, sit outside. I don't want shit from this planet, bro. I just want to get the job done, which is help his people fucking get close to him and get the fuck off the planet. Seriously, I swear to God. I want to hang out with you, dude, in your mind. Let's have a conversation about all the shit that's floating through your head. Come, what'd you call it? I call it dump trunking. She had a better word for it. What'd you call it?
Trauma dumping.
Yeah, she said, don't call it dump trucking. It says something about your big booty. She's
Yeah,
like, but you have a dump
If you
truck.
have a dump truck, you have a.
She was like, but you have a dump truck. I was like, okay. But I was like, that's what. She's funny. She's super funny. She's like, trauma dumping. That's what you're gonna come do to me. You're gonna come dump all your shit on me.
They dump all your stuff on you, and then when you try to dump things on the air, they have no interest in listening.
No, they don't. They don't want to hear about, you don't want to hear about God. You just want me to hear about how, the devil's working in your life. I don't want to hear about this. That's not even real. The devil's not even real. And you're looking at me like God's not even real. Stop coming to talk to me then. We don't agree. We are not alike. That lover's card usually sets me off. That was a pretty good trigger there, buddy. I was like, well, there's probably someone else out there that doesn't give a fuck. I feel like Marshall don't give a fuck. I feel like, Logic don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck if you fucking like us or our fucking works. We don't give a fuck. I mean, they might, because they really need you to like them so that they can pay their bills off of your likes. I don't need you to like me to pay my bills.
You don't have bills.
Exactly. I do. I have a phone bill. We have gas. We have things. But nah, I'm not Beyonce out there. Pay my bills. Pay my bills.
Beyonce, she wore
oh God, please don't talk about her.
Against the native people, and everyone's going after her.
They should.
She was like culturally appropriating.
She is so many layers of cultural inappropriation. Super funny. Hey Kanye, I talked about that yesterday. I'm gonna end on this note. So that was really fucked up of you to talk about her kids. They were talking about they're talking about your kids on the on Facebook. They pointed out that your daughter walks weird. She has the Forrest Gump knees. She walks weird.
That's mean.
I know. Why? Because he started it. He started saying that his kids were better than Beyonce's, so now they start pointing them. They're pointing them against each other. So they're using Blue Ivy, and they're pointing against. They're like bullying these two little girls. Who's better? So it's Blue Ivy and Northwest, and they're like, well, Northwest is fat, and she walks funny, and she's that. But then they have these other ones talking about Blue Ivy's always hiding her teeth and stuff like that. So it's like they're terrorizing these little girls. They're like 12 years old. They're terrorizing them. Who's the bigger celebrity, and who's dressed better, and who's this and that. That shouldn't even be a thing, dude. And that's why you don't want your kids to go through. The whole internet is watching how your daughter walks like that. What is it? I don't know. But I saw it. Her knees pushed together. She walks funny. Something. And that's it. It's like her daughter. Well, let's put in the fact that her fucking mom put her in high heels since she was little. The weird clothes she wears. You know what I mean? That bold walk like that could have been her putting her in a fucking walker for fucking 3 years and just letting her run around the house. Could have been many things that caused her structure to be like that. Her knees to be like that. Whatever the case may be. It's like you guys just are, playing dress up with these fucking kids, throwing them on stages and shit, putting them out there for, the world to, to mock and point fingers at. And I don't want to be that. You sure want to be that with all your heart. You want to be the next TikTok celebrity. And, well, okay, not my men. I apologize. I forgot. I got a lot more men here that don't give a shit about that type shit. Hey, I like you. Forgot. I usually have a bunch of these hater-ass bitches that would be like, you dirty-ass, filthy-ass, cunt-ass bitch. Just want to be seen on the internet type bitch. Is that you, Russ? Nobody out of all of my celebrities do it worse than him. Don't get me wrong. Lewis has to be sexified while he's on there, but he's not really working that hard. I mean, he is, but he's not, working that hard to make you like him. He's working that hard to be part of industries. He's an industry hoe. You ready to lose again this weekend, Lewis? Hey, I saw that fucking Valtteri and Perez are going to be on Cadillac. If that car is any good, they got the best drivers, bro. Those two drivers, bro, unreal. They are unreal, bro. Those two drivers, Checo Perez from Mexico and fucking Valtteri Bottas that was helping Lewis win all those fucking... Dude, Lewis... Oh, you're such a douchebag, dude. He gave you the slipstreams. He gave you the leads. He'd fucking break open the fucking openings for you to fucking win. This dude, those two are going to be killer, bro. Under a Cadillac, I hope Cadillac can build a good car for them. Those guys are going to be a killer duo, bro. You better watch out. That's my prediction for 2026, bro. That shit's gonna be gnarly, bro. Watch those two. They might fuck up that whole car because Cadillac's never built an F1 car before. But the drivers themselves, bro, amazing. Amazing. They're adaptable drivers, too. They learn the car. It's not about all that, dude. They're really good. I love Valtteri. I really do. I always did. He's funny. He's Finnish. He's gonna finish on top. He needs a fucking win, dude. How dare you take all his wins away from him? How's it feel, Lewis? Alright, I'm gonna let you go on that note. You saw what it is. What is it? Dealing with your loss. Did you lose, though? If you didn't lose anything, then get ready to deal with loss. I already lost some shit. Lost my mind. I mean, what else? In essence, you know, these games that people play, they want you to fucking hurt, bro. That manipulative shit he does all the time is like, it did. Maybe the first 5 years or something. It doesn't, you can't keep hurting people. You know, they get numb to this. It's like, you know, and that was Russ. At least he adapted. He tried to find new and inventive ways to hurt me. Your same ho shit is not, that doesn't bother me that you don't want to talk to me. You never do. You're a coward. Having conversations is what's really hard. When you actually show up and I gotta actually talk to you, that's when the work gets scary. But when you're gone, that didn't mean shit to me. I can move on with my fucking life. I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna say or what you might say. That's the easy shit, if you ask me. You make shit easy by disappearing. For real, because that's all I ever wanted you to do. That's what you think. You think you won? You made me win. Like, get the fuck out of my fucking energy, bro, forever. For real. I did. I got those donuts up there. I wanted something sweet. Alright. Hey, well, I love you guys. I'll catch you for Moon Day energy. It's usually pretty dark around here on Moon Day, going through our mind and our emotions, so it can be dark in there. I'll pull some cards. We'll talk about Ball. The Demon Ball. We'll talk about Ashira and stuff. I didn't pull any of the dark cards this week, so we could throw some in there. Throw some on the mix. Throw some on the fire. As far as religious studies, I mean, get a religious book and study it. What's your interpretation of this message? That's all that means, bro. Go find you a priest. There's plenty of them. I am the one and only High Priestess Phoenix. I'll catch you guys later. Laters. Absolute haters.